Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of what we call this Free Enterprise Done Amazingly. I'll go with that. Today we have race number 2 between Pyre, our 16 seed, and the delicious breakfast food in xPankraz, our number 1 seed. I am Martin. I'm here in the booth with the one and only Xeno Cat. Xeno, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm looking at these meme objectives and having a blast with this right now.
Yes, they are fantastic.
Everyone loves a good hook rat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hook route. Who doesn't love a hook route?
You know what I love more than a hook route?
What's that?
A hard required King Queen Eblin spot on a Magma Seed.
I like your style. And we have seen that in the tournament before. It could happen. But
yeah, you know, sometimes your Darkness Crystal is on Demist at King Queen.
Okay, look, just because Harumph is sitting here behind the scenes doing all the hard work doesn't mean it's gonna be a required. Okay, it probably will be a required D-Dot mist. So, yeah, I'll give credit to you. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely Team Free Enterprise. So yeah, anything to make it a little more entertaining, absolutely.
Yeah. And we will actually need that Darkness Crystal because 2 of our objectives are on the moon.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, Ogo Pogo sitting all the way at the bottom, so they're gonna have to trek for one of them. That number 5 though, that one sticks out as well.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that's the Asura spot in the old march, and that is a very fast spot. So depending on what is sitting there,
I'm trying to think of the worst thing that could be there.
Oh, something fast without a solid anchor. I mean, it's Porom.
Porom could anchor, but
yeah.
Can we? I mean, Quake Wyvern would just be a hey, do you have float?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else would be like absolutely awful.
Well, the problem is we have Porom, so obviously we have him. We don't know what the rest of the party is. But, I mean, if it was like a full-blown, like, physical attack party, I would love to see Ruby there.
Ooh, yes, that would hurt.
God, those counters are just awful.
Well, we have Porom and Rosa. There's Asura herself giving us the hook.
Oh, well, there's Asura. Hi, Asura. And it is a hook. Oh, I love it. This is so great.
Yep. It's time for our 2 white mages to try to beat things by doing damage.
Sure. I mean, you have a stick and you have a short bow and iron arrows, right? You can kill things. Maybe.
Just bonk things to death. It's fine.
Sure. This is great. All right. So while we sit through the objectives, obviously I called out Harumph already. Let's call it Scythe Marshal, the other half of the ones doing all the work behind the scenes. So thank you for allowing us to just sit here in the booth and talk shop. You're both wonderful.
Yes, I mean, honestly, I feel like commentating is the easiest job because we just get to talk about what's happening in the seed. Yeah. So, I'm not a fan of that evil wall location though.
Oh, that's one rude boss out of the way. We're so sad.
Dang it.
That's okay. Now, any surprise here? You have a hook. You have this party. Is it really a surprise you're going to launch the hovercraft and go check that character on the hook route?
No. No, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
I like picking up bonus characters. Bonus characters are good.
Mm-hmm. Also, speaking of good, those were some J items down there in the Damsian Bay. Oh, and a Silk Web. So yeah, Silk Web, Big Bomb, and a Grimoire. That's a pretty good Damsian basement, I'd say.
Yeah, and that power staff will help the bonking go a little faster.
Yep. I mean, yes, Rosa loves her, pew pew, but at the same time, a good power bonk. Just don't accidentally berserk a D machine or something. I hear that doesn't end well.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Power
No,
Staff has
berserking.
that little trait to it that can just, it can cause some problems when you don't expect it.
Yeah, berserking enemies is generally not great.
No, not good for your health or your party or, well, yeah, a lot of things, so.
Oh, Pancras has found a curse ring.
Oh, look at the Eblin paying off. Well, not only do we have our anchor, we have super anchor now.
Yep, and finding a silk web down there.
Mhm.
And now both of our runners are meeting back up in Eblin Cave.
Yeah. I don't disagree with the whole I mean, Eblin in this flag set, because you're running T-Pro, Eblin and Watery Pass are probably your best early game loot locations. So, Eblin, obviously, you have 3 trap chests we're dealing with, so that can, take quite a bit of time out of you. I don't disagree with maybe just sticking your head in there.
Yeah.
And being like, hey, let's grab a few of these, and oh look, it's a curse ring, and okay, I'm all right with it. I'll just leave.
Yeah, you find one good thing. There's probably only like one good thing at Eblin Castle.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Leviathan just sits there, or an Artemis bow. Now that's tier 6 could just be in a random chest or something.
Ooh, that's a fun addition to the damage.
Okay, look, we were wanting a character.
Well, hey, this is a character.
Okay, look, you have 3 party members that literally all would fight over a solid bow right now. That's not a good thing. I think.
No, I'm kind of glad that Evil Wall is gone.
Yeah, Ed does do things for that wall. I'm more curious about that sparkle bow.
Ooh, yes, that could be our Wyvern.
Yeah.
Although, if it is Wyvern, this is not our logical underground access.
No. But the fun part of this would be, what if they get an early magma key?
Yeah, what if they find a magma key and then that turns out to be Wyvern?
It's almost like, wait, hold on, can we talk about the first race? Is it too soon?
I don't know.
Okay, because for anybody who watched the first race and a certain Wyvern at a certain spot, and that may have occurred.
Oh my.
Yeah, so 2 in a row, that'd be not outside the realm of possibility, I'd say. But nice part on Pyre side, obviously finding the trap. So guess what? We can now full clear and loot all of this, which is great.
Yep, I believe Pancraz has now found the trap as well, so
yep,
we'll be looting his way out.
Grab it all while you're here. You don't have a source of exit yet, so you might as well just touch it all on your way out the door. So, also, funny enough, don't discount whistles. Yeah, they're whistles. Great, but they do sell for a lot of money. So
yeah.
That can fund your early game.
Whistles are fantastic for funding purchases of useful items.
Yeah. Like how Ninja Stars and Shurikens used to be before they got heavily discounted.
Yeah.
We can't abuse the heck out of those anymore.
Yeah, they made it actually like cost effective to dart Ninja Stars.
Right?
Compared to Drain Spears. Yeah.
I mean, look, the animation time on a Ninja Star, yeah, it takes a second or two for it to hit 30 times, but I mean, they're cheap and they're effective. So,
yeah,
I like them.
Yeah, it's nice to not have to spend a ridiculous amount of money on every Ninja Star you want to throw.
Very much so. So it looks like Pyre's done out of here. Pankraz doing some shopping, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to go straight to Hobbs at this point. You still cannot be happy with this party. Like, give me something here.
Looks like Pyre is deciding to head to Antlion Cave. Might not feel comfortable taking on the Hobbs boss at this point. And Rosa has a black belt and a power staff. That's some strength.
Yeah. I mean, she'll bonk for a little bit. So, and on Pankraz's side, there's the Hobbs play. Like, please give me a character. I mean, with this party, who would you want to see here?
If I'm feeling nice,
Yeah, let's go nice.
I mean, it's tough. We haven't seen any real weapons. I would say Palom is probably the best character
Old quack kid.
to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't seen any weapons for anyone.
Yeah, I mean, it gets twin online, and
At least for like right now, Palom is probably the best. Although it's another Edward, so
Oh, yeah. And to nobody's surprise, yes, we reset right out of that. So thank you.
yeah, Edward is going to just hang out on Mount Hobbs while we destroy some D-Lunars with fire.
Yeah, hey, that big bomb we found in Damsian basement. Look at that, J items being useful. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I don't believe Pankraz has that big bomb, but we just get a Blizzard Spear.
The value. I mean, okay. I don't disagree, and going back in probably to grab, I'm guessing probably found one decent, yeah.
Yeah, the Soma drop's maybe worth it.
I agree. I mean, if Tella's in the seed, that's an extra cast a week that puts Meteo online. It's solid value.
Yeah. Pankraz getting through the D-Lunars with a Boreas instead.
Mm-hmm.
Still does enough damage to wipe them out, but Blizzard Spear.
Yeah. The value. And not surprising, Pankraz resetting out there too. So, where Fabul? Try Fabul? Hopefully.
I guess.
Oh no.
Yeah, this party can totally take Fabul.
Sure. Hey, look. All you have to do is high roll the Grimoire, right? It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Just high roll the Grimoire. It's fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Ooh, mute arrows.
I do love me some mute arrows. They are so good.
Yes, that is I think one of the best items that we found so far.
Yeah, I'd say so. You pair it up with a decent bow, and
yeah, I mean we have yet to find a decent bow, but
baby steps. Okay, there's plenty of shops.
It's fine.
And an open bow could be somewhere.
Oh, look! Perfect timing on those mute arrows.
Wow. Question from chat: who rolled this? The one and only Haram rolled this, and we are so proud of him for rolling this right now.
Yes, this seed is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Edward in his normal position on Pyre side. Thank you, Pyre. Congratulations. Wow, and a reset on Pankraz's side.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, this is not this early game has not been kind.
And a reset for Pyre as well, not getting the kill with the J items. I think those mute arrows are going to be the key to this.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
or Assassin Dagger.
Yeah, you could. There are ways. You know what? I'll let you field that one. How do you manipulate the Assassin Dagger?
You get Edward to hit them right after they hit you.
And why does that work?
Because the Assassin Dagger, or the way status procs work, is that if the enemy's they're dependent on the enemy's ATB. So if the more empty the enemy's ATB is, the more likely it is to land the proc.
Mm-hmm.
The Assassin Dagger is not the most accurate though, so it still missed. Thanks, Assassin Dagger. But Medusa arrows work just as well.
Yes, they do. Yeah, pretty much. Now, here's the catch with this. It's a great way to manip and get through these fights. Enemies get the same benefit. So if anyone's ever fought the Stalemen before, you can get in a sleep loop and just watch them outright kill you. And you will never... Okay. Really?
Hey, look. We get to go to the moon now.
Really? It's another Edward on the moon. I'm calling it now.
Nah, it's gonna be Rosa.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
As long as it's not a Tella.
Unfortunately, I feel like the game has designs right now. It's probably gonna be Tello.
Probably,
Yeah.
fortunately. And then
I
it's,
mean,
I mean, Tella's not the worst. Then we have to decide, is it worth demachining this party?
well, neither one of them have checked Baron, so we don't know who the character is there. Obviously demachining with 4 characters, that's
I
a
mean,
question.
in my practice for this tournament, I did a demachine with this exact party plus Tella.
Mm-hmm.
It was unfortunate.
I mean, it gets them functional.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you have to go all the way to nuke and white with them? No.
I
it's
mean,
useful.
with these characters, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes. You need white
You
on
do.
both of the white mages.
Yeah, I mean, a Quack Kid would be absolutely wonderful here, but yeah, this has been an interesting early game so far. It's probably not the start they expected.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Yeah.
Getting a hook as your starting item and then finding an early darkness crystal with nothing in the other sort of really easy early game check.
Yeah. No magma, no basically, I mean,
not even like an earth crystal or something.
Yeah, we talk about direction and being like, okay, through your natural progression of like doing the early game, usually you find like an item or something that kind of points you somewhere.
Nope.
We have a darkness crystal. Great.
Yeah. This like, hey, go to the moon. Go to the moon. Please.
And?
Oh, okay. Yes, going to the moon was a good idea.
I'll allow it.
We found Edge.
Anybody see Drain Spears lately? Just asking for a friend,
Hey, Ninja Stars are cheaper now.
That is true. So, yeah, Edge. Because see, Neki isn't on, Edge comes with his full loadout, which pretty much means you detonate anything in the overworld at your leisure. So,
yeah, I think the overworld is not going to pose too much of a problem anymore.
No.
Edge kind of multiplied this team's damage output by 10.
That might be understating it by a few. I do like Pankraz's check here. I personally, I love knowing what is okay. That's interesting. If that is exactly Ruby, it's beyond free. If it's elements, it's gonna punch you a little bit hard there at the beginning. So you gotta
punches are fine. We have 2 white mages.
Yeah, a lot of blink and everything, and you'll be all right. But yeah, now Ruby there, because that spot has no spell power, you can just laugh at it, and everything is great.
Well, Ruby does punch a little bit too, but he doesn't punch nearly as much.
Yeah.
Heck, even Glare won't be a threat at that spot.
I do love me some high-powered glares though. You get a nice Ruby at Ogopogo, and boy, when that
it's
thing
just
fires,
here's a quad 9. You get a quad 9.
Like, that's not fair. So Pyre doing the same check. Like I said, information in this is huge. I mean, especially with a party like this, you kind of want to know what's in front of you for that objective. So
Mount Ordeal's deciding, hey, you have an edge, here's another short sword for him. He totally didn't come with 2.
I mean, he's gonna do enough damage as is. I mean, he'll be throw the short
fine.
You could shut it. It's not a great dart. It's not even really a functional dart.
Also, 20 charm arrows, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Ed. We need that dagger for the character of the team. Thank you.
Yeah, we need to give the dagger to the one person who can do damage.
So welcome to Ed, otherwise known. So Ed right now is like Blink without Blink. He's just there to take a punch for Edge. That's Ed's function right now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh look, it's a computer.
It is orbs. Those are a lot of orbs. I'll tell you what. Could you imagine this fight without Edge though? Ew.
Yeah, this would be disgusting.
Oh my god, this fight would be bad. So, oh, the moon was kind. So, I will say,
Yeah,
you know, yes.
Porum is hitting for triple-digit damage. It's fine.
Well, it's still Poram though. Both runners may be here right now. I'd probably give the edge to Pankraz specifically because of that Evelyn check and the fact he pulled a curse ring out of there.
That curse ring will be very nice.
Yeah, I mean, once Poram becomes your anchor, that Asura spot is now no longer an issue whatsoever. So.
Yeah, and we don't have to worry about not having the white mage because we have Rose in the party to function as the actual white mage of the team.
Exactly. So Poram basically will turn into like a blink bot, and that's gonna be about it.
Maybe Zerk.
You know, Berserk is useful. Definitely agree. But I think the early game, a lot of the early game, I don't know, we'll see if they find Ninja Stars or Drain Spears. Because, I mean, Edge's damage, I mean, it's functional early game, but once you start finding swords.
Oh, no.
Oh, hi.
Oh, so good. We have a Thunderclaw. It's fine.
I was going to say that, or did anyone buy those lit arrows that we saw in Mysidia? Because those will work, too.
Yeah, this fight's, I mean, the punches don't hurt too much, but if that Zentetsuken around the world comes out, no. Yeah, no one is surviving that.
Yep. But yeah, no, that worst one, the Edge, so Edge, because of his agility, I mean, you outscale pretty much every hero in the game. So he's gonna get turns and he's going to get a lot of them.
Yeah,
so,
Edge is just fast.
Yeah, there's not a lot of bosses you like exactly have to worry about here, so.
I mean, you have to worry about this one, but that's because Porum has to solo it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, we got a bonk stick.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
We have a bonk stick. We have a bunch of strength boosting gear.
I mean, this couldn't be Wyvern having like beak or something here, right? I mean, that never happens.
Of course not. Oh, of course it's a Luca key, so we have to like actually have it. And oh my.
Oh no! Watch for the delay.
Nope, no delay.
Oh darn it!
It's just a water hag.
Darn it! Oh, that would have been such great entertainment. Here's a gauntlet with the kid. Good luck. Like, eek.
I mean, you do get a full heal after every fight in the gauntlet here, so it wouldn't have been the worst.
That is true. It's just, the amount of time. It's just such a time sink.
Yeah, you know, it does take a while to bog down, like, 17 enemies individually.
So, while we're thinking about this, let's paint a quick little picture here. In all reality right now, we could be in go mode.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
If that sparkle on the hook route is Wyvern, we are actually we have all the tools. Well, I mean, characters, levels, things like that would be nice.
We have all the key items we need.
Yeah, it's like we're there.
Yeah, no, the seed it's actually very likely that our runners are in go mode.
Oh yeah.
Because Wyvern just has to be somewhere on like the overworld, the moon, or the underground.
Mm-hmm.
And with that Luca key, Pankraz has opened up one more boss spot. So as long as Wyvern isn't at Package, Harp, Zot 2, in Baron Castle, or behind the tower key,
yeah,
we're in go mode.
Yeah.
And that may
Yeah,
sound like a
yeah.
lot of checks, but that's only 6 locations out of the 34 total.
So here's the interesting question. Obviously, Wyvern cannot gate your underground access. If that's Wyvern, that means there's a magma key somewhere.
Yeah, and I think that's part of what's motivating our runners to stay on the overworld.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that if that is Ogopogo, that's real bad.
That is rude beyond measure. Actually, you know what else is rude? Mom Bomb at Baron N1. That's
Oh yes,
kind of
Mom
rude.
Bomb at Baron in 1 is disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, the good part is we have a few levels, but yeah, Ed, go do your usual thing. When this explode fires, I believe here it does a bit.
Yeah, Porum is gone.
Yeah, so bye.
And that Thor Rage is not gonna wipe out all the bombs.
No, but it wiped out the important ones, because those gray
Yes.
bombs do keep the physical attack of the big one, and here it hurts.
Oh yeah, this spot has some decent physical and magic sets, despite having no HP. And when Mom Bomb's here, it's like, oh well, it now has HP.
Yeah, great. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. We love you. All right, what's
And-
second? Okay.
This is more okay.
Yeah.
They'll be a little bit annoying here.
I was gonna say I'm not against using that Boreas or that Blizzard early just to see if you can get rid of one of them. So, but we have mute arrows, so I have a feeling Mindy is gonna be very short-lived.
Mindy did not survive the initial barrage of J items.
Storm that came out, yeah. And let's face it, we all know Mindy is the really bad one. She's the one that comes.
Well, this bot has no magic stats, so Cindy's kind of more scary here, but now she's gone.
I'm just not a fan of Mindy.
Oh yeah, at most spots, Mindy is awful.
Me and Mindy, we have a bad relationship, okay? Usually it's the business end of like Fire and Ice 2 that ends up killing me.
Well, no progression from the Baron Inn, but
Oh my-
a nice sword.
What is up with all the zonks? Oh my goodness.
There's more value on the moon. Every zonk is another key item on the moon.
Okay, so obviously, all right, Sparkle probably less likely to be Wyvern now, but we still have Mist Cave and Zot 1 that could technically be D-Dot Mist. There's hope. There's not a lot of hope, but there's hope.
Yeah.
I love how chat's like, yeah, so about that Ogo at Ruby, you're not wrong.
I mean,
oh, see, Nayabari brings up a valid point. That would just be mean. And
ooh,
I like your style. That because you would never walk out to check that D-Dot Mist. When you came back up above ground, then found was a magma key, boy, would you hate life.
Oh my gosh.
I like where this is going.
Yes. Unfortunately, Baigen is now gone. Baigen was just hanging out in the mist cave.
You know, that mute knife would have been useful about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Boy, those sisters would have had a bad day.
We know where Sarah is. I mean, she's probably going to be irrelevant, but
Yeah.
there's also the elements, which could be in Cave Bahamut.
Yeah. That could be in.
And if you're going the route of tipping into the ruby phase, that mute knife could be very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, does pick up the mage weakness in that phase. So, yes, please. I mean, I don't blame Pankraz here for doing this.
Yeah.
Like, it's a 1 in 5 that it's Wyvern. Or you go up Zot, which is a
Well,
probably
yeah,
1 minute
it's
walk. Like,
if this is Wyvern, then there's a D-Mist at Zot or at King Queen, and otherwise, this is underground access.
Exactly. So, and you have an edge. You have that cursed ring.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot that's really going to pose you a problem here. But that first King-Queen spot, that could get fun, depending who's sitting there.
Unfortunately, Baigen's already out of the pool, but that could have been
like
that could have been
punchers.
fantastic.
Yeah, they're all like the Baigen's gone, the wall's gone. Actually, did he buy? I hope he did. I think he bought a couple Cure 3s. DKC.
Ooh.
Your entire party is dead except for Edge, and you're playing the Cure 3 game.
Yeah. That's a fun boss that could be here.
It is. See, this is the great part about this randomizer. All we do is we just sit here and brainstorm amazingly painful ideas for the runners. And
we try to think about the worst possible outcomes for any situation. And then we get disappointed when they don't come true.
That is actually most likely the case. But yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, Pankraz is opening chest, which means, yeah, we're looking for ogres. And hey, look, it's the vanilla ogre location.
Neat.
So, yeah, Mute Knife Edge here is going to do some very bad things. And would not surprise me if Pyre bought with, thank you. Definitely one of those early game items I feel like is also, like, I'm not going to say it's an immediate purchase, but, I mean, if I say a Mute Knife in the shop early, it's plus stat for a Black Mage, and it works great on Edge. In a pinch, hand it to Kane, let him jump with it, it can do things. I mean, it's... For 10 grand, I definitely do not mind buying one if I see it.
Oh, for sure. And if worst case scenario, you give it to a Black Mage as a stat stick.
Exactly. It works as, okay, not quite the same as a Lilith Rod or what, but it's still +5.
Yeah, it's a +5. It's not a bad stat stick. Well, looks like we're struggling a little bit to get all the experience that on all the characters.
Now this is an interesting landing choice here for Pyre. I wonder if Pyre's gonna go see if we can hit something in Evelyn. This could be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, levels are nice, especially on a hook route where a sparkle's staring you in the face.
Yep. Pankraz not getting any experience on anyone except Edge and Porum.
Well, learned Exit. Exit's nice.
Yeah.
Sylph, well...
Neat.
You know...
It's an item.
It sells for money?
Maybe Rydia will show up.
I mean, we've seen 5... I don't know. Maybe.
It's a big maybe.
Yeah. Oh boy, the worst part about this fight on Pyre's side. The wrong character gets charmed. Oh boy, do you have a bad day.
Yeah, we're just fine.
Yeah. Let's see what the reward is. This is the important
Oh, okay. That might come in handy potentially.
Confirmed, Cecil's not in the seed. I just like to say it now. So
yeah, probably not.
We'll just hawk the sword now. It'll fund something useful.
That is a lot of money, though.
It is. That's like a ninja sword. You just have to find one for sale somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
That's Edge doing so much damage.
Okay. Oh, come on. Boo. All getting worried about King Queen Evelyn, and look what's on the screen.
Oh my gosh. Such an easy fight here. Well, easy, but they also still punch.
You know, Harumph giveth and Harumph taketh away. This is the take part right now. Harumph, we'd like Ogopogo at the next spot, please.
Oh look, a Masa.
Now that... So we have an 8, a tier 8, and a tier 7 coming out of the traps in here. And one of them is really good for our current party.
Yeah, I would suspect that Masamune is just a bit of an upgrade over the short sword.
You think? Just a hair. Yeah, that Edge is going to become super powered here shortly. Okay, so an 8 and 7. What do you want to see out of the third trap chest? I mean, I assume Pyre's going to do all 3.
Yeah, it does look like he's looking for this last one.
Yeah, I'm thinking what item would just be like the, you know what? Give him a white shirt. Let's go with that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Light
Fair.
sword
Yeah.
sells for money.
Yeah,
That
it's
will fund more things
more
later.
money.
Yep.
There's the last trap chest.
Uh-oh. And to Pankraz's credit, yes, you go back and save. Because depending on what the sparkle is, there's probably a couple different ways you take this fight. So.
Indeed. Plague is definitely a different fight than Ogopogo.
Very much so. Yep. Curse the kid. This is going to be everyone else gets turns, and the kid is just there for, I can't even call it moral support at this point.
It's a plague.
Okay. And I think he's fast enough to get the veil up. So, okay. So we're good. And the silk web for double. Okay. So we have the setup for this. This is where you get to see Plague kill itself. So the only catch is here, Edge has to die.
Yeah, we kind of need the counts to stop getting reflected.
Yeah. And the problem is Edge has the wall up, so I'm curious how Edge is going to die. Attack himself, that works.
Maybe the wall will run out. No, the wall will not run out.
No, it was... I was gonna say... I think Pankraz realized, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't put the wall on Edge. Maybe I should put on someone I can actually kill.
Yeah, like Edward.
Yeah. So good realization on his part. So.
Oh my goodness, we completely missed what Pyre got from the last chest.
No! Chat, help us out. We were so busy laughing at the infinite reflected counts that we missed it.
Our tracker Scythe Marshal and chat confirming that it was a lightsaber.
Well, it's more money. Okay, that's fine.
I'm just amused that there was one in a trap chest and there was one for free in the entryway.
I mean, on the bright side, at least you didn't buy one and then find it immediately afterwards.
That's nice. But you could have.
You could have. That is definitely possible.
It was in the shop.
And there's the 2 stack of slow. So yeah, for the people that don't know on this one, this is a fun little trick to do with Plague. You basically reflect a count on Plague, so now Plague has a count, but you have to slow Plague down enough that the count resolves itself. So the rule is reflect a count, get a 2 stack of slow on Plague, and eventually Plague dies. If you happen to get a fast reflected onto Plague, you have to counter it with a slow. But as long as you have a double stack of slow on Plague, it will resolve and you just win the fight.
Yeah, and that's Pankraz through Plague.
Yeah, that's about as easy of a fight as you're gonna see, and honestly, worth the Star Veil.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, probably, considering the other option is to slug through 25,000 hit points.
Then you gotta kill someone and revive them and make sure the
count that's a whole hassle.
It's effort. Like, we ain't got time for that. So yeah, Pankraz Underground at the 36-minute mark, and Pyre not far behind. I mean, for doing Evelyn and coming out with a Hanzo and a Crystal Sword, I'm alright with it.
Yeah.
And some experience. I mean, you know...
Yeah. The experience is nice, but it's not going to be super, super useful for this hook route.
No. But, I mean, we have the knowledge of that. I mean, if it was Ogopogo here, that experience would be really useful.
Yeah, you would definitely want that experience.
Very much so.
Now, one thing that Pyre, I don't think has is that cursed ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this next fight is, I'm curious to see how Pyre takes this one on. Because, yeah, Pyre didn't do the right, as all the traps were in the middle and the left. So, huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pankraz is now fully underground, heading down through the walk down to the Fame Arch, rooting a little bit as he goes.
Makes sense. Once again, this goes back to the conversation of direction. You're underground and you literally have a Luca key. You can't exactly kill whatever's on that bridge right now. So what do you do? Do you go get your freebie? Do you even think about Sheila 1? Do you check Dwarf for a character to replace Edward? I mean, you got decisions.
Hey, look, it's an adamant rock.
Hey,
That's nice.
I like rocks in chests.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have preferred the green one, but beggars, choosers. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine.
eh.
Hey, there's our ninja stars.
Oh, we have darts. Come on. Yeah, I was going to say, come on, you got to buy a dart.
And into the Fame Arch we go. Let's find out.
Oh, Asura. Who's going to be there?
It's dolls.
I'm sad. Boo. Boo.
Boo.
So this raises an interesting question, at least on Pyre's side, because I believe Pyre has the Grimoire. Do you scum that fight and hope that like Leviathan or Bahamut come out of that Grimoire and just eliminate it immediately? I think I'd take a run at it.
Oh, also it's Vanilla Leviathan.
Yeah.
Neat.
I know. Yay. Oh, Pankraz has it too. Okay, well, then we get to
I believe Pankraz found one in the walk down.
Okay.
And of course it's Bahamut.
Ah! The best kind of kill is overkill.
Just roll Bahamut on your first try. It's fine. Works every time.
Hey, Sai, we got a button for you to push. Yay!
And a bucket. Hooray, bucket.
What's wrong with the bucket?
I mean, it'll look nice when Pankraz eventually finds a Cecil to wear it.
Which probably is gonna be never, but it's a nice thought.
Yeah.
So, all right, shopping. What are we looking for? Honestly, maybe a heroine robe.
A heroine robe would be fantastic. There's another ninja sword for that edge.
Yeah, dual ninja sword. I mean, that's end game quality right there for Edge. So, yeah,
Yep.
Sell everything and hopefully you can afford. Like you're getting close, Pankraz.
I would be tempted just to not worry about it because of that full moon in the inventory, but
yeah,
full moon's almost as good as a ninja sword, especially since now you can't afford the heroine robe.
Oh, the punish. The punish is real. I don't blame him. Like, you know what? Maybe I can find 40 grand in here. And also Job Dwarf, or really not even gonna. Wow.
That wood is bad.
But they're right there. I mean, if you find a set of crystal armor in there, you're like 60% of the way to that heroine robe. Like,
I'm just happy we got Job Dwarf.
that is true. Job Dwarf is it's like music. It needs to just be a thing. So, but Pyre's through, and looks like Pyre is roughly about 5 minutes behind Pankraz right now.
Yep. Looks like maybe 5.5. Not too far.
Yeah, Pankraz was underground 36 flats, so it's close enough. Hi Val. Good to see you up there.
Yeah, no, that's actually a great place because she doesn't get magic evade there.
I
mean, it would be great if we had mages to take advantage of that.
I was gonna ask, like, exactly what spellcaster do you think we have right now? And no, Edge with Flame does not count.
Hey, Edge has Flood and Blitz now.
Fine.
It still doesn't count.
I'll allow Blitz. Blitz is actually a pretty cool animation. So.
Also, we have some Dark Imps at the doll spot. This is kind of weird.
They're gonna hit really hard here. Like,
Yeah,
first spot, they're punchy.
it's punch time.
Yeah. Yeah, basically just zerk up edge and
Oh,
let 'em
Sing. Sing
Is
being
he gonna
useful.
try? Did it work?
I don't think so. That was Lullaby, so it should have inflicted sleep.
Sleep, so they get their cued action off. So I guess if they don't act again, we'll know.
It might have just worked. Oh, there was no animation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. He silenced one of them. Amazing.
Also, put Pyre. You have a pair of light swords there. You don't need. Sell them.
Please, yes, please.
Please don't dart them. That just hurts the brain to watch. They're good darts, but why have one dart when you could have three?
Yeah.
Or more.
Mm-hmm. Or you could have a heroin rope.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Oh, hey, look, it's the gauntlet.
Hey, and do we get to replace Ed? That's the
with Edward. We get to replace Edward with Edward.
That does not work. So about that mage thing.
Yeah. Yeah, time to deal with a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this gauntlet.
This may be one of my least favorite pairings of bosses in Dwarf Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think I actually prefer it, or I hate it more reversed.
Yeah,
So you have to fight through the gauntlet to see what the character is, and then the Dark Imps punch you.
Right.
After you've just slogged through a really long gauntlet.
Or, you could go like Golbez first into the gauntlet, where it's like, great, I
Yeah.
have two characters alive. I'll be fine. And then the gauntlet rears its head, and you're like,
Or like, I'm not fine.
Oh, I'm in danger. Okay, on Pankraz's side right now, obviously this is purely accidental that, yes, Ed is getting levels right now. Don't worry, it'll resolve itself here soon.
Everyone's getting levels from Pankraz's side. Even Porum.
Yeah. But Ed is purely accidental. They're not meant to be alive. We'll fix that later.
Yeah, no time to fix that now.
No, it takes effort.
Yeah, why would we waste effort?
Yeah.
We don't care if he gets experience.
I mean, he's getting replaced at the first possible opportunity. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We love our bard, but the bard's gotta go.
What if the bard can never go?
You hope you find a dancing dagger.
Just find 3 Artemis bows, you're fine.
Well, okay, fine, that works too.
Honestly, even 2 Artemis bows. One for Rosa, and then one for Edward, and then not one for Porum. Because Porum needs to be slow.
I mean, during the Z fight, I mean, you can put the bow on there. That would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start the fight without it, and then, put it on afterwards.
Anyway, Pankraz is through Dwarf Castle.
Hey! Quick, cast exit! Wait, no, that doesn't work. Warp.
Aren't we glad we did that whole thing for the package?
Do you check it?
I mean...
Okay, what do you sit through on the package? Which character exactly do you sit through? I mean, Pyre, if it's Cecil, he sits through.
Yes, Pyre, if it's Cecil, he sits through.
That's automatic, but on Pankraz...
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he has a Gungnir, but Kane is kind of... eh.
Kane is better than Edward.
That is true. That is definitely true. I'm curious.
It is also a boss check for Wyvern or Demist.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Quack Kid is Quack Kid. Rydia's XP curve is just atrocious, so probably not going to be a reality. Tella? Do you sit through it for Tella when you have the ability to steal? Yeah.
Stealing Sirens is just so much nicer than Demashita, especially with a party that doesn't really benefit from slingshots.
Yeah. I mean, no, okay, so we haven't really paid attention to Pankraz's levels. Could he set up a slingshot? I mean, he has the Siren.
Probably.
So kill off the right people, leave a few people alive, and see what you could do with it? Maybe? No, Pyre. Don't berserk the lizards. That's not good for your health. Don't do that.
No. Definitely not. Not great.
You use bonk sticks responsibly. Please. All right, looks like we get our Sheila 1 check.
Will Sheila have the goods?
Paul Rome's our hero. You know what? Let's be fun with this. Let's give him legend.
Just guarantee that go mode.
Yeah, and then you can see all the great things in the shop you can't afford right now.
Nope, it's the tower key.
Oh.
But that's still value. Maybe.
It's direction. It's cool. I need to steal Sirens anyways. Guess what? We know Val's up there. Something's behind the tower key, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's another mystery boss check. Only 4 left that are gated, I think.
Yeah. Is he gonna check the package? Yeah.
Pankraz is going to check the package. Neat. The seed says no character for you.
You know, so the way this works, on average, we're supposed to see 7 characters in a seed usually.
No.
They're hiding. I blame the Earth Crystal.
Distinct 5.
Also, Haram, thank you for hiding the Earth Crystal. We appreciate it.
Pyre is going to get the disappointing news soon.
I mean, at least it's a quick reset. That's nice, but
yeah, you don't sit through
no
package on the off chance that Wyvern or Demist is there.
No, not unless you've literally done the entire seed, and it is exactly.
I can't wait for it to be Demist at package with the Twin Harp, Wyvern, In-Cave Magnus, and the Legend Sword.
I feel like you may have experienced this once before. That's why you're saying it.
No, I just want required music.
Okay. Oh, no, Pyre, you have light swords. Sell the light swords. Oh, Pyre. Oh, you could have had a heroin road. That's okay.
That's fine.
Maybe you'll buy some darts.
So I guess there was an octopus in the super cannon room.
It didn't last long.
No, it did not.
Okay, so 2 ways this goes. Here's the question. Is he scumming the save in case the top of the tower is nothing and he just resets out? Or is he doing the Penguinator special?
First, he's stealing Sirens.
Yeah, but is he only going to do half of tower?
That is the question.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh good, we get to cries to fluster the enemy.
I hear that does things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens to raise the chance of steal success rate by lowering the enemy stat that is used in the calculation.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, Ed's dead. See, I told y'all he wouldn't last long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, by the time Pankraz is done, pretty much everybody's going to be dead.
Well, okay, Yong's gone.
Yep. Bye. So this I have named this technique affectionately after Pankraz. I call it Plinky Steal. Because if you've ever seen like 15 sirens stolen in 30 seconds, this is kind of how you do it.
I believe that's the last useful cry.
Yep.
From Porum.
Yep. What's the exact number? Do you know? I want to say it's like 7.
It's 5 for this fight.
Is it 5? Okay.
It's exactly 5. This fight has a $2F stat of 26, and Cry lowers it by 5 each time. It cannot go lower than 1.
1, so yeah, it's 5. Okay.
Also, Pyre sold one of the light swords.
Yay! Why are you keeping the other one? We need to talk. Yeah, I'd see those dolls too and be like, do I have that grimoire? Let's go my inventory somewhere.
And yes, crying multiple times does help. Cry stacks with itself.
Yep.
And I think it just lasts till the end of the fight.
Yes. Okay, so I'm curious how Pyre does this fight.
Oh yeah, Pyre does not have any AoE.
Oh no. Okay, well this could get interesting.
We're going a little burr.
Yeah. I mean, the good part about Burr is, I mean, the front dolls are going to die to Edge immediately. But those back dolls, if you give them half a second, they can do bad things.
Yeah, and we don't really have a way to stop them from doing bad things.
No. Yeah, no.
Unless you get real lucky with a Sing. But even then.
Yeah, that's a stretch. Yeah. See, now we're back to I'm in danger, because as soon as this front red doll dies, we're in trouble.
If you somehow manage to land sleep on like all of the dolls, it could be fine. You could have blinked the doll, I guess. That could have worked. It's too late now.
Yeah, unfortunately, the HP split, the way it works with these dolls, the back ones do get a magnitude more than the front ones. So if you don't have a way of shutting down the back dolls, this is what occurs.
Yeah, now we get to deal with like the actual boss, which is not fun.
Oh, hey, look, Ed's dead again.
Also, Pankraz just did the half tower, I think, and got a sand ruby out of it.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, let's go check that.
Spoilers, it's probably gonna be Yang in bed, but you know, lazy punch mages, they're a thing.
Maybe Charmed Edge just was blinked. That's probably not ideal. Oh look, it's Iridia! We found a character.
Oh, look at this.
Who is not Edward.
Well, I mean, it's not the character you wanted to see, but you take her.
She is not Edward.
No, she is not.
And Leviathan was for sale.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, and Asura.
Oh no, Pyre!
Oh, oh no,
He got the ran out of power.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does occur sometimes.
Yeah, if you don't do quite enough damage with your final hit on that doll.
And that is a full refill.
It restarts the whole fight from the small dolls.
Yep.
It's a very small amount of the hit points. Like, you have to hit pretty weak. It's really, honestly, fairly unlikely to see outside of the element spot.
So I'm curious about two things. One, how many Pankraz going to do here? I mean, 22 will not get ready to nuke. So do you do enough to feel comfortable and then go blow up the rest of the seed? Two, putting the Assassin Dagger to huge work here, because Edge cannot one-shot an egg, and you really don't want to deal with what comes out of this egg.
Yeah, the dragon that comes out of this egg is kind of bad.
Yeah, it's kind of me. I mean, you know, you break my home and wake me up, I'd be a little bit angry too. So. I mean, what are we at right now? We're at 7 key items. I mean, what do you think? Do you hold back 5 sirens for when you're like 10 key items?
I mean, I would at least be tempted to go down Sealed Cave and try to pull something from there.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, Pankraz only has Sealed Cave and Top of Tower left.
Yeah. Well, and the moon.
And the moon, of course. But
moon. Yeah.
But the moon is hard.
It is. It is. I mean, to Pankraz's thing here, I mean, you look at your objectives, you look at the sparkles that we've seen. You know, obviously, Plague is gone.
D-Lunars are gone.
Yeah, you have 2 objectives on the moon that you have to deal with. Do you just bank on the fact that Legend and or Wyvern are up there? Do all your
I think the odds are in your favor. We know that there's at least 2 key items on the moon.
Yeah.
Because we did have those couple of early zonks.
Mm.
I don't think we've seen another zonk since, but
I don't think so. No.
There's still a very decent chance that either Sealed Cave or Top Tower just doesn't pay off.
Mm-hmm. We also haven't seen D.Mist yet either.
This is true. D-Mist could be up there.
Yeah. So, a lot of possibilities, and I mean, the moon's dangerous. It is. I've personally, you know, being in this tournament, I've seen plenty of seeds where you go with the moon to do Cape Bahamut, and that's it. Like, there's nothing else up there.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be one of those seeds, although it still could be.
It could. It could, but...
Hey, look, there's the Legend Sword. Pyre's in go mode.
Hello. Okay, so we know that for a fact.
Pyre is definitely in go mode.
Yeah. So I think
this is fine.
What do we have? Oh yeah, this is 300.
This is fine.
Yeah, 300 each. Yeah, no, just sit there and enjoy life.
Yeah, no, we're not even gonna lose the experience on anyone we care about.
Yep, exactly. So we're good.
Sealed Cave. Turns out.
I would have loved to see. I would love to see this at like Wyvern, because that would have been way more fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved to see a Wyvern with white as the Witchburn here.
Ooh, that spell power. That's not nice.
Yeah.
It'd be funny, but it's not.
That's like, hey, free 500 damage to everyone in the party immediately.
I mean, personally, and most of a lot of people know this, I'm a huge fan of Stormburn. It is the best animation in the game by
It's
far.
Definitely a good animation.
It is, and the sound effect, you just know it's paint.
Yes.
Even if you didn't know what Storm did, you just see that and you hear it, and you're like, I'm dead, or I'm close to dead.
Actually, I mean, well, this spot, it wouldn't take advantage of the magic power, but Blizzard could be a fun one as well.
Oh yeah, because it's HP based. Yeah, I've seen Wyvern with Blizzard, or Blizzard up at Cape Bahamut before.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Here's 1600 damage for you, like, ow.
Yeah, just let's open with 1600 damage to the whole team that you can't do anything about.
Yeah, like, oh, thanks. What is Storm? Storm is area weak. No,
yeah,
it drops your entire party single-digit HP, and you can't stop it.
Yep. And if you're not properly anchored, that Sealed Cave spot is fast, too, so it's gonna start nuking.
Yeah. Yep. Straight to Forge. So the good part is, I think Pyre still has money. So depending what's in the shop, maybe something.
Pyre still has a crystal sword.
I'm tempted to hawk it if there's something
That
in the shop right
I
now.
mean, we are in go mode.
Yeah. So like, dude, I mean,
Do
obviously.
you care about looking for Cecil?
It's time. I mean, Cecil's really good, but it's time. Hi. That's a power shirt.
The crystal sword and the light sword are gone.
Yep. We have our answer.
Yeah, it's time to buy a power shirt.
Yep. Oh, wow. Everything's getting sold here.
2 power shirts. Ooh, spicy.
There you go. Hey, Punch Mage needs one too.
And we didn't get the Nirvana staff, which lets Porum cast Wall for free.
Yeah.
Oh well. The Seraphim staff will have to do.
I mean, twist my arm. It's a plus 15 stat stack. Like, I'll live.
I feel like we should note that Pankraz is in a pretty good lead if he does Sealed Cave.
Yeah. But this comes down to that question. It's like, okay, I have the top of Tower in Luca, or I have the entire moon. Choose.
Yeah, it'll definitely depend. Pyre, it looks like, is just looking for sirens. Finds another lightsaber.
And the cat claw, yes. Go take the cat claw, please.
Yes, please do take the cat claw.
You have a yang. Please take the cat
You need
claw.
that. The lightsaber is more money, so yes, take it. That gets you a protect ring.
And if you never go shopping again, it's a dart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ooh, wow, and a sword. Wow, the treasure in here is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's siren stealing time.
Yay! I mean, on the bright side, it's not D money. That's
It is not D money.
bright spots. That's all we're talking. Bright spots. God, Pankraz. Knowing Pankraz, having played him more times than I'd like to admit, and losing to him most of the times I'd like to admit, I don't think he does top of tower. I think he will spy Luca before he goes to the moon.
He has been using these sirens aggressively.
Yeah, like it's gonna be 22, maybe 21 and done if he doesn't have I think he still has the Silk Web. I think he has one left. He may use the last one to go bring up a centipede and grab one more from there. But I think he spies Luca before he goes to the moon.
Yeah. Ooh, Edge, please.
Bosses with 18 HP. Ain't it great?
Yeah.
Silly game.
It's always great when eggs survive with 18 hit points.
I know, right? Then they come
I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah, so obviously there are 2 reasons
why this one survived with 7.
Oh my god. There are reasons why we don't do live racing here, folks. One is to prevent any sorts of cheating, obviously. The second one is because if we did live, there'd be a lot of things that we can't say on stream when eggs survive with 7 HP. Most of them cannot be repeated. So, there you go. Also, yes, most of us have had eggs survive with 7 HP before, so.
Yep.
All right, Pankraz, prove me wrong. Go straight to the moon.
Nope.
He's going to Luca. Yeah.
This is a sealed cave play.
Yep.
This will put Pankraz in go mode.
Yep.
And not even worried about finding the pass because you can just hit up Cave Bahamut and then run straight down, knock out that Masamune altar, and then keep going right down to Zeromus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this will be a very short-lived. I mean, unfortunately for Pankraz, not gonna have money to afford all the shiny nice things in the Kukol shop, but
yeah, it turns out not finding a crystal sword means you don't have quite as much money.
Yeah, who would have thought? Selling crystal swords? Who does that?
no one I know does that. Other than apparently Pyre.
I may know a few people currently in the chat that do that too, out of sheer principle, but they will remain nameless. All right, so Pyre's gonna do XP now. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, now it's time for Pyre to do eggs while Pankraz.
Yeah, those dolls are gonna have a bad day when Pyre's done, and then Pyre will be right behind on the moon, so.
Pyre stole many fewer eggs, but I mean, I guess doesn't have to level Rydia because Edward is there.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so here's an interesting question. Obviously, as Pankraz sits through this. You have Forge. Pankraz, pretty perceptive fellow, I would say. Doesn't have a lot of money. You don't have Warp. Well, actually, you have Rydia with Warp, so never mind. My entire argument goes right out the window. I was going to say, grab treasure chests on the way out to maybe see if you could afford, like the ones you just walked by. You maybe grab them, see if you could afford something in the shop, or you just say the heck with it. But he's going to Warp.
Warp will change that.
Foregone conclusion, so. This is racing. We ain't got time for that shopping thing. That's just silly.
Yeah. Who needs shopping?
Now we're into what we call Plinky Warp. That's why he moved Rydia a spot.
Yep.
Don't confuse it with Plinky Steel. And yes, his menuing is this terrifying all the time.
Oops. That's not Rydia. Okay.
Wow, I missed 2 points in a row. Oh, I'm so giving him shade for that during the interview. Okay, so what's left, Zeno? What do we do? I mean, he's got levels. What do we want to see at Ogo to finish the game?
I'm trying to think what spicy bosses are left.
Yeah, I mean, we have the party. So what gives this party problems at Ogopogo?
Dang it, we can't have Alt Gauntlet.
No, sadly, that fight sucks.
Golbez could be fun.
Could be.
Could be fun.
Yeah, could be fun. It has exactly Golbez.
Wyvern with Holy could be really fun.
Yeah.
We really don't have that many root things left. Antlion could be like a thing.
He had a Gungnir, he can afford a power shirt. Lucky man. Wyvern, so we get an oops all gold seed. I mean, you know, I call it the filthy double, and we see it more often than we like to admit.
Yeah.
One spot with 2 objectives? Sure, why not?
And of course it's going to be the last spot they check, because why would you do Cape Masamune Altar before Cape Bahamut?
Yeah. I mean, if you had a pass, there might be an argument for it, but you know.
No.
Yeah.
No, let's just get Cape Bahamut out of the way.
Yeah.
But who do we want to see? Well, no, we know the boss here.
We know it's one
a
of the
Ruby or Elements.
Mm-hmm. And I do remember way back, I know this was a long time ago, I am pretty sure Pankraz bought an Ice Claw in the shop,
believe so.
I think it's still in his inventory. So, if this is Ruby, Ruby's going to have a bad day.
If this is Elements, Elements are going to have a fine day, and then they transition to Ruby, and then they have a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Pankraz is going to take some behemoths, though.
I don't disagree. I mean, what are we at? Well, I don't know, 8 key items, and you're doing a behemoth? That's, huh. Okay.
I mean, you need that little bit of extra experience. This will do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Rydia is that close to Nuke than we realized. I didn't see where,
Yeah, she's got 1,400 hit points.
Yeah, and I want to say like 1,600-ish is threshold for Nuke usually.
That sounds about right.
So, Well, maybe.
Also, Porum could get like white from this, which could be nice.
I mean, with the cursed ring.
There's Porum white.
Okay.
Rydia is 2 levels away still.
Okay. I would say the Seraphim staff kind of balances out the cursed ring effect, so I mean the white will still do damage, just not ludicrous damage. So
Yeah.
also Pankraz showing off. I didn't need a power shirt for the first one.
It does look like
I'll do it for the
Pankraz
second one.
is going to take on more behemoths because I think he does want that nuke.
I mean, it white nuke on Z. It makes it pretty straightforward on how that fight's gonna go.
Yeah, it is quite a powerful combination.
Yeah. So yeah, you figure, all right, so 58k from this. If he does the next behemoth, that's 58. 35 if it's Ruby at the spot, plus the last spot on the LST, which is like 60-ish. So yeah, that should be enough to get Rydia nuke.
Yeah. She's only 2 levels away.
Yeah. But her XP curve is so horrible.
I don't think it's quite that bad.
I mean, it's a million.
I mean, yeah, it is bad. But I
Million.
don't think it's quite bad enough that she will not get nuke.
No. So yeah, because there was a level.
Oh yeah, no, she's already at 49.
Yeah, so she'll be fine.
I think another behemoth would get her nuke.
Mm. And I mean, having nuke for whatever is sitting down at that Ogopogo location, also kind of useful. So.
Plus, if this is elements, we might want it.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can just do the fight without it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's Ruby though.
Hey.
We get some full-on leg.
Oh no, Ruby's counters. But why aren't they doing damage? Ah.
Oh no, glare! Porum is actually dead. But not by a lot.
It's just hard enough.
I think Edge is hitting a little harder though.
Mm. Yeah, definitely also on Pyre side. Yeah, this is nice. 2 of the blue dolls are gone already. This is great.
There goes the last red doll though.
Yep. So, Edge is
Oh,
through.
good.
So
And
yeah,
Young did the final hit, and
There you
he's
go.
now through.
Yay.
But Pankraz is now through Cave Bahamut.
Did not get nuked from that though.
Look, it's arrows. Those are neat.
I mean, look, if Wyvern's down there, it'd be nice.
Sure.
It'd be nice.
I suppose if Wyvern is our boss down there, that would be
Exactly,
nice.
Wyvern, yes. I mean, I guess
Pale Dim and Dark
Yeah.
Elf.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have Radio with weak, so the
Yeah.
just kind of
Uh,
yeah.
I mean, we don't want to see those bosses down there. Well, maybe Wyvern, but
Yeah, definitely Wyvern.
gosh, I'm so glad this isn't the old days when we didn't have safety checks on the witch burns.
Oh, you mean like where Meteor and Big Bang were actually things?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Zantetsuken.
Yeah, those were great times.
Yeah,
Because, well, at least some of those scale off the spell power of the location, so
yeah, no, and
it actually hurt.
if Wyvern had been at this Masamune altar with one of those things, oops.
Okay, so there are ways through it.
There are ways through it, and one of them does involve Rydia.
It does, and it happens to do with how Wyvern's script works and how you can nerf it. It's able to nerf a Witchburn.
Yeah.
It does take either really solid anchors and very creative agility setup, but because Sylph fires so fast, you eat the counter, but the spell damage is down almost near nothing, and then the Witchburn also is nerfed as a result. So if you have enough HP, you could survive it.
Yeah. Edward could also just hide.
Okay, that's effort. It's also Ed.
Yes, I just wanted to point that out, that's also an option. You can hide from the thing, from the Witchburn.
You can jump it with Kane?
Yeah, jump takes time.
That does.
Jump takes 4 ATB ticks or something to fire off. That's too much time.
You would need super anchoring or some very unique agility.
You would need very fast Kane.
Yes.
And also Kane Hero.
Yeah, those are first world problems. I'm not worried about it. So is it going to be Wyvern down here?
Probably not, but it'd be fun.
I really want it to be.
Gosh, there's just not enough rudeness left for this to be.
I know.
I guess this will do. This is fine.
Let's see.
We take this boss.
There we go.
Hey, this is a boss that you could take that would give you go mode.
Yeah, and I do not blame Pankraz for the reset immediately because would you like to see how much those spells do in that location? The answer is very large numbers.
Yeah, Golbez does not mess around.
No. we joke a lot about like certain spots, and like I personally I love Leviathan down there.
Mm-hmm.
Leviathan, those Ice 2s come out, and if you're not guarding against them, they'll hit you for $3 grand.
Yeah.
It's just not pleasant.
Golbez will probably like lit 3 for quad 9s. This spot has just a bit of magic power.
Yeah. So, but yeah, going into the fight piggied and minied because of the way status priority works. Golbez's hold spell will not work. 3 people will still die, but you have plenty of time to get a wall up before the spells start firing. So
yes, not being under the effect of the hold spell
is huge.
Is so valuable.
Yeah. Otherwise, you play the 50-50 game, and that game kind of sucks.
Yeah. But we get to have Yang and Porum. Our 2 survivors.
It works.
But I think Pankraz is trying to life up Rydia because Rydia needs experience.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get that. Yeah, I'll say if Rydia only survives here, don't care. Just somebody needs to survive this.
Yep, and that's an example of how much damage it does.
Yep, here they come. Yeah, virus tickles. Lit 3 is going to be way worse.
7,600 damage. That's an amount of damage that I don't think Pankraz wanted to take.
No. I hear that hurts.
There's 4,000 damage from that fire too.
We talk a lot about like Golbez in certain locations where it's like if you find Golbez.
Ooh, 9,500 damage.
Like if you find Golbez at Cave Bahamut, it doesn't exactly do a lot, so you have to do the full HP to kill him. Here you could just sit back, relax, and Golbez will take care of himself.
Yeah, eventually. Or if you do damage, you have to do damage to trigger the Y script. But
yeah, exactly.
Oh, Seed, how could you?
Yep. Of course it's music. Why wouldn't it be? And that is full on go mode, crystal in hand. You have a
And-
cursed ring. I mean,
Yeah,
you
Pankraz is
walk
just
easy.
walking.
Yeah. Like, you have the setup for it. This should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, the seed did not go exactly the fastest it could have.
No.
So,
No.
may as well swag walk at this point.
And I mean, the early game was special, but I'll tell you what, that edge, boy, did that accelerate.
Oh my goodness, that edge.
Wow.
That edge made the early game reasonable.
Hey, look at all these Z flags.
Yeah,
I think they all know Harumph hasn't slept for like 26 hours, and they're telling him to go to sleep.
that's probably what they're there for. That's all.
That's so nice of them. I love this community. They're so considerate.
They really do care about people getting the right amount of sleep.
Yeah, our well-being. But I don't think an emote was made specifically to tell us to go to bed. What are the Z flags for? So you know.
I believe it's related to the fact that Zeromus's sprite is randomized since we can't move the rest of it around. And I believe there is a question that goes with that. And that question is, whose butt are we gonna kick tonight?
I'm still waiting for the what if it doesn't have a butt. I mean...
This is also a good question to ask.
Yeah. Like, I had one time it came up as popcorn miss. And how exactly do you kick a... I mean, I know how you kick a popcorn bucket, but I'd rather just eat the popcorn. Does it have a butt? I guess if you look at it the right way, it might have a butt.
You could say there is.
Yeah, there's a posterior region in there. I'll allow it. Why not? It's Zodiark. Anyone who's played Final Fantasy 12 knows. Oh, Zodiark. Let me tell you about that fight.
And Zodiark has decided that Forum is not going to be participating in this Z fight.
I mean, staying true to Final Fantasy 12, that's kind of what happens in that too. You walk into the fight and your entire party is dead. And then you have to figure out to deal with other people. It's a great time. Can recommend the fight.
Wonderful.
It's a nice little mechanic. So yeah, but we're seeing reflected nuke white strats here. This is going to be a foregone conclusion here on Pankraz's side, so... You don't have to trigger the refill. It is 61,000 HP and in home with enough time for dinner.
Yeah, lots of spell damage. Pretty standard reflex strats.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Pyre is dealing with Golbez.
Should have the walls up and everything, and let's see if Pyre just sits here and waits for Golbez to take care of himself.
Yeah, no reason to put in any inputs.
I mean, I guess if you want to short it a little, you can count the 37,000 in this spot, and I mean, the minied people still bonk for 1. And that's the only damage you need to trigger the script to get it out of here. So.
Yeah.
Also, minied people attacking for 1 is always hilarious, too. I love it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What? Oh, the wall. Uh-oh. Oh, and that's the danger with this, is sometimes walls run out.
Yeah, it's not good when walls run out.
No!
I think we're fine.
I was gonna say, you might want to throw a punch there and...
Yeah, you might want to bonk.
Is that enough? Oh, thank goodness.
Just boop him on the nose, and he goes away.
Every moment when the next spell could be your last.
Yeah, Golbez spends a whole bunch of energy casting all these devastating spells on your party, and you walk up and boop him on the nose.
Yep. I see a crumble. I believe Zodiark has went the way of the dodo.
Yeah, that is GG's to Pankraz, finishing in first place with a time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 44 seconds. And we will see if we can get him in for an interview. But he has taken this set.
Yeah, 2 games to nothing. Hey, we know that guy.
Do we?
But we do. Hi.
We do, yes.
Hello, how are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, well, I've had 15 minutes to cool down, so I'm doing well.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed in you. You missed 2 plinks warping out of Luca.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the Y button doesn't want to cooperate, and...
Look, I'm stretching to find anything that, like, wow, that seed was a,
Yeah, it was fairly straightforward. Got lucky at some points, played well in others. I'm pretty happy with how I ran this one.
I guess the only question I really have is, obviously you stole all the sirens, burned all of them. Was Luca always the plan to spy it before you went and just basically blew up the moon?
Yeah, basically. My plan was, like, well, I wanted to do the half tower after finding the tower key. I didn't want to deal with that vow. I didn't want to go buy 6 ninja stars to dart through it. I didn't want to go back up the tower and grind. I figured I would just do that. We'd grind up. Then I'd check Luca. Maybe it's a legend sword. Maybe it's a wyvern down there. Maybe it's something that Pyre's going to skip. And then I could just go to the moon, face check, blow up my objective bosses, see if there's a double, then the muscle moving altar, and go from there. And I found a legend sword, so things fell into place very quickly after that.
Yeah, worked out very well for you. So, Zeno, you have any questions for Pankraz?
No, you played the seed very well. I do want to ask, what were your thoughts with the early game party before you found that darkness crystal and got that edge?
It wasn't inspiring confidence. That's a good way to put it, I think. I didn't really have much in terms of damage. I had 1 J item to my name, Vaporeus, and I didn't want to spend it on 1000 XP Winners Antlion Cave, so we decided to keep that. Didn't want to take on the Dark Elf on Hobbs to grab a little bit of XP and dupe Edward. It was a lot of just like budgeting that one little resource and hoping that things worked out. And things did work out when I get the freebie Baron Guards in Fabul as something that I can do with this party, and then I miss the swoon proc because Edward isn't in the middle slot.
Of course.
So once I reset, did that, I mean, I've got to give huge shout-outs to probably my most valuable party member, Assassin Dagger, in this one. getting through the Baron Guards, enabling that grind, and making it nice and smooth. It was... I'm very glad that I bought it. I bought it for the purposes of an eventual egg grind if it got there, and for maybe some early game damage on Edward, and it paid off in spades.
It was very helpful to you, just getting through that. The one boss that was like all you needed to get a character who could do triple-digit damage.
Exactly. You get through this one little thing, and then you bada bing, bada boom, you're ready. Admittedly, Medusa arrows were also for sale there in Fabul, and trying to get a profit with those. So maybe I didn't need it, but at the same time, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So, obviously you burned up some of your RNG with that Grimoire and that Bahamut coming out on Vault.
Yeah, that was fun.
You got anything left for your next opponent? Because I hear he's a thing.
I certainly hope so. I've had some good luck in several of these games in this series and in my previous series, so hopefully I can continue to get some good luck, and hopefully I can continue playing well to capitalize on it.
Yeah, congratulations. I mean, you're in the round of 8. You're going up against, I believe, a certain Trash Panda that we all know and love.
Yeah,
so
the only one.
Yeah, so a little campfire racing here in the tournament. It's going to be a pleasure to watch and commentate, so...
Yeah, it should be a good time to race. I always look forward to racing in tourney races, and, going further and further on, it just gets more and more fun.
Yeah.
So...
So yeah, congratulations once again on the win. So very well played.
Of course, thank you, and big GGs to Pyre. Fantastic showing. I'm looking forward to watching this one back and seeing what divergences we had, and looking forward to hearing all the lovely commentary from you, Martin, and from you, Xenocat. Big shout-outs to both of you. Big shout-outs to Haram putting on the show, and big shout-outs to Scythe Marshall doing the tracking for all of you lovely fun folk out there in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you for running for us and putting on an amazing show.
Of course, anytime. But until next time, you all have a fantastic rest of the night, and we will see you later.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Well, there's a reason why it's the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Kind of scary at the game.
Oh, for sure.
I'm glad he's way on the other side of the bracket from me.
I am glad I have never had to face him in a tournament match since the one victory I took from him last tournament.
I call it character building. That's what I call facing him.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, no.
Looks like Pyre, yeah, no, I mean, you got Rose, you have these superior...
Pyre's getting through the fight.
Yeah. I mean, you got Hanzo, you got Edge, you got Superior White Mage, you got Punch Mage, you should be alright.
Yeah, this is fine.
Also, Pankraz is now in chat and getting shamed for warp links, and the world is operating as intended. Sorry,
I mean, if there's anything to shame for, it's for selling the Ice Claw.
Yeah, I know, right? Boy, that Ruby with the Ice Claw. I mean, Ice 3 worked.
It's fine.
But Punch Mage, like, come on.
Sometimes you're just in sell everything mode, and you forget that you're gonna sell something that's super cheap and also useful.
You mean like you're starting Starveils when you know you can't get any more and you accidentally hawk them? No, we haven't done that before. Oh no.
But we do have rocks for Pyre.
Hey, we like rocks. See, so Pankraz couldn't give us rocks because no, he's just too good at the game.
and that is the fight over for Pyre.
Hey, bye Zodiac. We'll see you again in Final Fantasy much later than this one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, with a time of 1:34.29, Pyre is our second place finisher. We'll see if we can get Pyre in here. Say some words, do some things. See if dolls will haunt his dreams. I don't know. We'll have questions.
And it does look like we are now joined by Pyre. GG's.
GG's, thank you.
GG, Pyre. Well done.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
that seed. That start.
Yeah, both very good, but Pankraz had really weak starts.
I think weak might be understating it, but that's just like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, excuse me? How relieved were you when Darkness threw you a bone with Edge on the moon?
I was pretty happy. If nobody good was up there, I was just gonna go around shopping to see if I could find like a good bow or something at least to hopefully hobble my way through ordeals.
Yeah, we saw you did Evelyn. Obviously, Evelyn paid off in spades for you with that Hanzo. Did you ever think for a second there was going to be a Cecil on the seed once you hit that crystal sword?
No.
Okay.
I still tried, but I had no hope.
Just making. I mean, we all knew as soon as we saw the sword, we knew exactly where it was gonna eventually go. But yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, good money at least. Got a power shirt out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, thoughts on the seed. I mean, watching. You two did a lot of like the same things and everything. but those dolls gave you, yeah, dolls.
Yeah, I figured since I was down there, I'd give them a shot, and I might have been able to hobble my way if I got lucky. But since they glanced the edge, and then I blinked him right after, that pretty much went out the window.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate, and Pankraz got lucky, but because he looted a grimoire right before, on the way down to that Famart Comet, as you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because RNG, why wouldn't it? But yeah, I mean, other than that, you two both played the seed pretty much the exact same way. So, I mean,
Yeah, there were small loot divergences, nothing too major.
no, that I mean, the Eblin, honestly, between Eblin and those dolls, I mean, that was to run side by side with someone the caliber of Pankraz. I mean, that's amazing. So, and I'll ask the question: are we going to see you in future tournaments?
Yeah, of course. This is the first one I was able to finish. So I
Mhm.
did one more earlier. I think it was ZZ3, but I had to drop out after 3 races.
Oh, well,
But
I mean,
I enjoyed it.
Top 16, you proved you belonged. I mean, well done, well done. It was amazing to watch. So,
Thanks. I'm just glad that this one was closer. Yeah, I thought I only had a small chance against Pankraz, if any, because he's a monster. So, but I did my best.
yeah. Well, I'm personally looking forward to seeing you in future tournaments. I will not draft you if it ever comes to that. So, stay on that side of the bracket, far away from me, please. I say that to everyone, but no, really, you were. It was wonderful to watch you, and thank you for putting that show on for us.
Yep. Thanks for doing all the hard work of talking, and all the Restream team for doing all the work while we get to just play and have fun.
That's exactly it. So, any final thoughts before we let you go for the evening?
Nope, I've got nothing. Just back to playing other flag sets.
I know. Congratulations on getting your free time back. Yay! All right, Pyre, go have a good evening. Take care of yourself.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Yep, night.
Zeno, that was fun.
That was so fun.
It was.
But that is all for our restream tonight. But there is another race that we will be sending y'all over to.
Wait, there's more?
Yeah, there's more.
I like more.
We're gonna go over to the 10 p.m. match between Dakar Smash and Rybon over on Randomania 3.
That's going to be a good race. I should.
Yeah, I am excited for it.
Absolutely. So, I think we're in the round of 16. I don't think we have to remind people about spoilers, right?
We should do it anyway. I mean,
they're adults, so I mean, they understand. Okay, don't spoil anything. We know where you live.
yeah, you will get the bonk. We don't like to give people the bonk, but you will get the bonk if you spoil this race.
Newspapers, they leave ink streaks, and you get paper cuts. They work 2 different ways. They're not pleasant.
It is not fun.
No. So,
But yeah,
my first time in the booth with you, I had a blast. I'd love to do it again.
Likewise, this was so much fun.
Yeah. So thank you for hanging out, and yeah, we'll see you all over on Randomania 3 here shortly. So take care of yourselves.